One thing I've realized is that time is always ticking, in the sense that it doesn't matter what you do, but time will pass by anyway. By which I mean, it doesn't matter how I felt in the moment, because the time will go by regardless of how I felt. So let's put that into practical terms of what I've learned. A year ago, whenever I started working out, if I didn't start working out, I would still be here, in the sense that I would still be what, like 15, except I wouldn't be as big and I wouldn't be as strong and I wouldn't think as highly of myself. I wouldn't I wouldn't have a good self-image. I wouldn't have as much energy. Like all of those benefits from working out, but I would still be 15. I just wouldn't have the benefits that I would have if I didn't work out. If I worked out, I mean. And it's hard to really put into terms, but like for example, piano. If I didn't start working piano for 4 years ago, like I'd still be 15. I just wouldn't know how to play piano. Like if I didn't start doing jujitsu almost a year ago, I would still be 15, but I just wouldn't know jujitsu. Like it seems simple, right? Like yeah, obviously, but that just means that I might as well do the hard work and do the hard things like working out, because you'll only get the consequences of your choice because of time. Like when you work out, the consequence is that you get all the benefits from working out. If you don't work out, you get the consequence of all the problems that come with not working out. And you'll always get the consequences because of time. And then also in another sense, time is, I've realized, micro slow but macro fast. Like it feels that way, but in all reality, like objectively, it's micro fast but macro slow. But it feels as though every day, you're living out the day, the whole like 24 hours, and it's like kind of slow. You get each hour passes by, you're working or whatever. But over the long enough time horizon, like each day just passes by, like it just keeps getting checked off and off and off. And it just like, I'm meaning to say that I still feel like I'm 14. Like I just feel like I'm 14 but older. And I know that that can apply to any age, but like really, like I can still remember what it was like whenever I was 14 and I'm 15. Like a year and some months have passed, and yet I still feel like I'm 14. Even though I've changed, I've matured, I've grown, I've improved myself, but like it still feels that even though a year has passed, not long, not it feels like a long time hasn't passed, even though a year is a long time. And it's shown me that you might as well do things that improve yourself. Like, I want to learn a language right now. I know how to speak Russian, and both my parents speak Russian, like fluently. They could write, read, all that, but I can't read and write. So right now, I'm just learning the alphabet. I think it's the Cyrillic alphabet, and I'm learning that because I might as well. Like in a year, either I will have learned it or I won't, but the year will pass by anyway. So I might as well learn the language. And that can apply to a lot of things. Like if you're gonna start working out, in a year, you know, are you going to have the benefits of working out or the consequences of not working out? Because at the end of the day, time just keeps passing by anyway. And that's what I've learned.